Hey guys, and welcome to our video today, Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice, our basic yoga flow. So just kind of getting you back to the basics this month and allowing you to flow through different poses that maybe you're still working on, or maybe you're revisiting poses that you might tend to have trouble with, or just getting a reset for your body. So today as we move, if you'd like to advance anything, please feel free to do so. And I'm just gonna keep it on that lower level today so that for those of you that may be new to yoga, you can learn something. All right, let's go ahead and start seated on our mats. And then just allow the ankles to cross and face forward towards the front of your mat. Let your heart lift up and your shoulders roll back and down, and very gently shut your eyes for me. As you close your eyes, reach your chest forward and slowly feel your breath come into your body. As you sit here, inhaling and exhaling, I want you to feel your belly rise and your belly fall, and your sit bones really root down into the earth. Take 3 deep breaths here together. So inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out for 1. Inhale as you breathe in. Exhale, breathe out for 2. And then one more time, inhale as you breathe in. Exhale as you breathe out. We're just gonna give our legs a quick switch. So opposite leg in front, and then just walk your hands forward as far as you can, trying to melt your chest over your legs and drop your head. Now, if you're tight and really new to yoga, maybe you're more upright, and that's okay. Otherwise, really try to work into your fold. Good. From here, inhale, we're gonna push forward to our hands and knees. So you're gonna rock your body forward, and then just start to move your hips gently from side to side. We're gonna inhale our shoulders over our wrists, raise our heart up. Exhale, tuck the chin, wave your back. From there, curl your toes for me, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. You're gonna pedal your feet side to side, and if you're new to down dog, set your feet about 6 inches apart, soften your knees and press back. Let your head turn from side to side. Good, you're gonna inhale to plank, making sure you're set up properly. Chest forward, tailbone tight. Exhale, pull it back. Again, inhale, chest forward, tailbone tight. Exhale, pull it back. Tiptoe very slowly up to your hands. And then exhale from here, fold forward. Now, the newer you are to yoga, the more you may need to bend your knees, otherwise drop your head. Grab opposite elbows and sway left and sway right, and just feel the space in the back of your legs open up a little bit more. Good, find center, breathing in and out. And then release your hands bone by bone, rise to stand. Bring the shoulders up, down, and around. Turn the palms forward, feel your body, and then inhale, bring your arms to the sky. Good, exhale, bow forward, hands to toes. Lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold forward. We're gonna step one foot back to plank and then the other. And we're gonna lower our knees, our chest, so our tailbone is lifted, and then our chin. So you should see there's space right here. From there, slither forward, untuck those toes, taking a pose called Baby Cobra Bhujangasana, chest is lifted. And then exhale, lay flat. Pressing up through hands and knees, pulling back into that cat all the way to child's pose. Good, we're gonna inhale, come through cow, open the heart. Exhale, come through cat pose. And then from our neutral spine, we'll curl our toes and move back to downward facing dog for a second time. So you'll notice that down dog is a pose we tend to return to often. So notice as we return, if you start to feel a little bit more flexibility, a little stronger here. And we're just gonna very carefully take our right foot and step it forward. Now, if that's hard for you and you get halfway forward, so maybe you stepped here, you can always take your right hand behind that calf muscle and assist it to the front of the mat. Good. From here, we're going to take a crescent lunge. So bring your hands to your hips and bring your chest to an upright position. I want you to notice as your chest comes up how you feel in the back leg. Raise your arms forward and up. Take a bigger back bend. Lift your chest. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your hands down to your heart. Take a big step, left foot to meet right foot. And then inhale, left arm to the sky. This right arm's gonna slide down our leg into a side body stretch, so lengthening and stretching. Good, inhale, return both arms to center. We'll go ahead and do the second side. Left hand slides down, right side opens. Come back to center, reach as high as you can. Maybe bring your palms together and then bow forward. Halfway lift your spine, flat back. Step one foot back to plank and then the other. Now you can take knees, chest, chin, where we did that the first time with our pelvis lifted, or knee down chaturanga. So drop your knees, move your chest forward, lower into that tricep push-up, and then inhale, lower the belly as you pivot up for your cobra. Now you can keep the belly down and the hips down and maybe straighten those arms. Notice all of my back body's still on the earth. Good. Exhale, pull it back to down dog that time, skipping the hands and knees. We'll raise slowly through our left leg, reach it up, and then I'll demo that assist. So maybe you get here because it's too hard to step forward. So take that left foot forward. Squeeze your legs and then inhale, bring your hands to your heart. For more balance, you can always keep your hands at your hips too. Really drive your heel back, lift your heart forward. Maybe inhale the arms up and overhead into a fuller lunge. Hold for 3. Getting stronger while you're here, 2. And then exhale, big step up, feet together, rest the hands down. Place your hands at your low back. Inhale, open your heart. Good. Exhale, hold the low back as you fold forward. Inhale as you lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale again, step to plank pose. I like to alternate my legs as I step back. Now, knees, chest, chin, knee down chaturanga or full chaturanga. So I'm gonna lead with my heart. My knees are lifted, lower. And then this is your up dog where your hips lift as well. So you'll notice tops of my feet, there's room under my pelvis. And then let's all find hands and knees this time. Take your hips, rock them side to side, and we're gonna lower our forearms one at a time, bringing the palms together. We're gonna take a dolphin pose, which helps strengthen our shoulders. So curl your toes, raise your tail. Walk your toes in until you feel the effort of your shoulders. Good, so I'm gonna turn on my mat here just so you can see what should be happening in the shoulders. Palms are pressing, you wanna root down and lift. So you're not hanging out down here, but you're lifting out of those shoulders. Good, and then try to just see if your head can move side to side because it's not on the mat, and your eyes are back at your toes. Take 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. And then on your final breath, gently place your knees down. Extend the arms out, bring the hips to the heels, child's pose, rest. Inhale as you breathe in, exhale as you breathe out. Good, gently come up onto your shins so that you feel this pull in your legs. Raise your arms up high and take a twist to the right. So this right hand can come right to your low back as you rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Nice job. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands forward, curl your toes. We'll go back to down dog again. Extend your right leg up to the sky, reach it away from the body, and soften this left knee. Exhale your knee towards your chest, step forward, and we're gonna try warrior 1. So you're gonna turn your left toes out to a 45-degree turn. Keep your right knee over your ankle, and then bring your hands to your hips as your torso moves into an upright position. So in this pose, everything is facing forward. Raise your arms high on your inhale and lean back. Good. Feel the bend of your front knee and then feel the stretch in your legs. Exhale your hands to heart center. Straighten your right leg for me and then hinge with straight legs. Now some of you may be freaking out if your hamstrings are really tight, so you can always put your hands on blocks. Otherwise, maybe bring your fingertips down and lower your head. Deepen your breath here as you feel the pull in your hamstring. Relax your low back. Good. Bend your front knee forward, look forward. Come back to warrior one pose. Release your hands to your hips, straighten the leg. And then I'm gonna take my left foot, I'm gonna step it out and back. So now my feet are wider and you wanna walk that front foot forward so the knee bends deeply and your arms are out wide. So here in warrior two pose, our hips are open, not facing forward. Inhale, straighten both legs, both arms, look up, and then exhale back to warrior two. We'll do that again, inhale and exhale. Reverse your warrior on your inhale, so you want to stretch the side of your body and then slowly come back to warrior two. Your legs are probably pretty tired, so straighten out. Bring your hands to your hips and then you guys are going to pivot and face me. Good, so now that your feet are parallel, I want you to lengthen out of your chest. Now try not to take your butt and push it straight back. So I'm not going to take my bottom straight to the water. I want to think about taking it to the sky. So I'm going to inhale, lift. Exhale from there, fold in. Good. Feel the hands come to the mat and lower your head and shake it side to side. Inhale as we lift halfway up. We're going to walk back to that right foot and we're going to step our left foot all the way up to meet our right. Place your hands on your shins. Here's your half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale your hands down to your mat or your blocks, fold forward. Good. Inhale, rise, back bend. It's called Urdhva Hastasana, standing back bend. And release your hands. We'll slide the left hand down the left leg again, raise the right arm up high for this nice side body stretch. And then inhale as we rise, right hand down, left arm up to the sky, side body stretch. Good. Inhale, bring both arms up this time. Reach to the sky and then pull the belly in as you fold forward. Lengthen your spine. And then again, we're going to step to plank, alternate those feet. So don't always step back with the same foot. I'm going to show you that option one again. You can take option two, knee down chaturanga, or full. Option one would be knees, chest, chin, and then the pelvis lowers. You untuck those toes and you bring your heart through for cobra pose. Good. On your breath out, exhale, lower. We're going to press to hands and knees, everyone. We're going to cat the spine, come back through child's pose. Then we're going to inhale, come up, find our cat pose, stick out the tailbone, open the heart. Then we're going to exhale, scoop and lift. Draw the head in side to side. Good. Curl your toes back to down dog so that we can take our next pose. Inhale, raise your left leg up. Bend your right knee a little bit. Reach the leg away from the body. Exhale, step forward towards your left thumb. So make sure you're at your thumb. And then take your back heel. Don't just drop it. Step out to the right and then drop the heel. Now everything is facing forward as I come up. You can bring your hands here or here and reach. Good. Lengthen your torso. Breathe into warrior one and then feel this whole front body stretching and facing forward. Now straighten your front leg, hands to heart. If you're super tight, maybe you stay here. Maybe you come here. Maybe hands go to blocks or bring yourself down into your fold. Lengthen and breathe as you fold. Good. From this position, very, very slowly, take your time, bend your front knee. Inhale, come back to warrior one. One more time. Good. Take your hands to your hips. We're going to straighten our front leg. And this is where we pivot. So we roll our hips. So I'm going to fully face the water. Step my right foot out so that my feet are in line. I'm going to bend my front knee and then keep my arms in alignment too. Make sure this right shoulder is pulling back. Inhale, straighten both arms and both legs. Look up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten and look up. Exhale, bend. Now stay low in this front knee. Slide your right hand down your leg. Reverse your warrior. Come back to warrior two. And then we're not going to pivot to the right this time. We're just going to exhale, cartwheel the hands down and forward. Raise this back heel. Good. From here, take a big step forward, feet together. Again, lift and lengthen the spine. And then exhale, maybe grab the back of those legs and pull your body in. Interlock your fingers, press all the way up to rise. Take the hands behind the head, pull the elbows in and stretch the back of your neck. 3, 2, and then release your arms down. Good. Take your time here and we're going to have a seat on our mat. And just kind of notice how flowing through those basic standing poses gets you moving pretty good. Find the center of your mat and bring your feet to touch. We've already done a seated twist, so we're going to do another one. You're going to hold your shin, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Try to take these shoulders up here, up top, and drop them down. Exhale through center, right hand holds, left arm up and around, and rotate. Drop your shoulders. Exhale, rotate forward, hold your shins and lengthen, and then exhale, you're gonna fold right into those feet. Maybe your head falls all the way, maybe halfway. Good, slowly come up. Now we're gonna take our right leg, extend it out, and pull our left foot into our inner thigh and lengthen from our tailbone. Sit up nice and tall, turn your chest slightly over this right leg. It's called Janu Shirshasana A. So if your knee is tight, you can do this. You can also cross your ankle if you wanna get a little bit more into your hip, and then fold forward. Maybe you're here. Maybe your hands are grabbing your foot. Really depends on your body and what feels best. 3, 2, slowly come up through seated. Exhale the left leg out and pull your right leg in. Same pose, you're gonna rotate towards the right. Keep the foot on the inner thigh, maybe cross it up and over. Sit up tall, and then exhale, fold forward. Good. As you come up nice and tall, I want you to open your feet as wide as the mat. So a lot of times we're new to yoga. We're not very flexible right away, or maybe we just are unaware of our body, one of the two. And we want to work with a little bit of a wider variation in our legs here so we can go further forward. So place your hands behind you to help you sit up nice and tall, hinge forward, and then walk your hands out in front of you. Feet are in flexion. Bring your hands all the way back in. And we're gonna scoot our bottoms towards our heels, and I want you to very slowly lay down onto your back. Good. Feel your back hit the mat. And then from there, feel your left leg extend out and your right knee come into your chest. Now, while you're here, try to pull the shin in using your hands. We're gonna take the right leg up to the sky, holding above or below the knee, working on this hamstring stretch. And some of you may be here, you might be really tight. Some of you might be here, calf muscle, or some of you can even grab your foot. But don't do anything that makes this leg pop up or that stresses the shoulders too much. So notice my shoulders are down. Take one more big breath in here. Exhale, hug your knee back to your chest, and I want you to lay it all the way down to mirror this left side. And you should feel a difference from side to side. Hug left knee to chest when you're ready. Pull it in tight, roll through your ankle. Breathe in and breathe out. Now straighten this leg. Hold above or below the knee. Maybe you find your foot. Again, it really depends on your flexibility. And you can always bend your opposite leg and plant your foot if it's pulling too much in the hip flexor. Exhale, slowly lower, hug it in. Both legs out. And again, you should feel now there's a little bit more warmth. Interlace the fingers like we did standing, reach over the head and lengthen your body. Good, exhale, big sigh out. And then let your hands rest next to you, back of your head down, low belly, soft. Feel your inhales and your exhales and just slow your body after your movement for a couple breaths. On your next breath in, gently pull your knees towards your chest, hugging both in at the exact same time, and then pulling the spine down into the ground. Now, I always encourage you to lay here longer if you can, but if you gotta get moving, that's okay too. So go ahead and rock up to seated with me. And then just rotate forward, crossing those ankles, sitting up tall. Close your eyes and notice how your experience was. So this was a basic flow and invited some of you back to the basics of yoga and some of you into your first style vinyasa practice. And that word means to flow. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you guys for practicing. Please bow forward. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed our play on words, pumpkin spice, and everything nice, basic yoga flow. Thanks, guys.